Good afternoon, everyone. This is Noel Abdullahi, Chief AI Officer for this consult. And I'm here in Houston with my partner, Thomas Grant of Sound AI. And I would just have some very amazing and interesting conversations about digital twin. Now, this is a technology that is moving the needle, especially with people with facilities. And so, Thomas, just give us what is something I doing differently in the digital twin space? Because a lot of people are claiming you are doing digital twin. What stands you out?
Yeah, very good question. Thanks, Noel, for having me. So digital twin that some developed is a reality-based digital twin. Over the past few years, most of the digital twins were based on CAD and they were developed by EPC companies. And they were only applicable to greenfield and they were hard to scale and very hard to maintain. At Sound.ai, we started to develop an approach that's designed from the ground up for operators. And it's not based on CAD. It's designed for brownfield facilities and it works based on reality capture, basically 3D images taken on site that an AI processes into an interactive reality model that delivers the same value as a CAD model, but is much faster and cheaper to establish and much easier and cheaper to sustain.
Wow. So the interesting thing about your own technology is the unique ability to query your facility. Because I've seen as many people say a digital twin, but what they just capture is just something static. You can't query. There's no intelligence on it. And so the magic happens when the intelligence happens in such a way where one is able to engage with your facility, know where things are and query. And this would help you in inventory planning. And it will help you now to be able to even fix your P&IDs, right?
Absolutely. That's the key, actually. It's not delivering a static monolithic model. It's about delivering an interactive model that is alive, which will support maintaining up-to-date technical information, which will be interactive in the sense of you can hide some of the structure, you can follow and trace a pipe virtually without getting, on harm's way. You can more easily remodel some modifications that are to be applied to your site. I mean, that's very important. That's the day-to-day job of operators, and very often they operate blindly. They operate just with a rear view mirror of past drawings, old documents. Now it's very different. And that's why many of the super majors are engaging in this way, whether it's to apply shared reality on very large facilities, such as like refineries or petrochemical complexes, or for much smaller facilities, such as the unconventionals. The reality-based digital twin approach is extremely scalable, whether it's for super large site or very small site, whether the sites are recent, old, or very old. That's the beauty of reality-based digital twins.
Awesome. So I have a lot of clients in Nigeria, a lot of the independent oil and gas companies. And these companies have fired a lot of assets, from the majors like Chevron, like Shell. And sometimes some of these facilities are as put it as 50 years.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of information gap. Nobody really knows what's going on. Is there ethic way? Is there any way that this can help close that gap and take away those nightmares? A lot of company heads last night because you have a facility, you're not really sure, of what you have.
Absolutely. I mean, capturing reality is a very fast and effective way of reducing the technical debt. Technical debt is when you operate with a technical information that is outdated, for example, is when you have inefficient work processes due to the legacy systems that, you have not been able to design yourselves. So shared reality is really a workspace that's designed to reduce this technical debt from day one. So basically, from the moment the site is captured with 3D images to the moment people can start working, it's really a couple of days. In much less than a week, the value is already there. Whether it's a very large site or very small one. Some of our customers, I was actually visiting a customer site here in the Bay Area last week. The site is 130 years old. And they rely on reality capture now in order to be able to reduce this remaining technical debt. And we've had conversation this morning again related to unconventionals. So those sites are the absolute opposite. They are very, very small, and some of them operate without any technical drawings at all. So again, reality is a very powerful way to reduce technical debt, to reduce the risk, and to operate in a safer manner.
So I hear that even some of the super major what it is. So my thoughts was that I felt that they had very good understanding of their facility. So it's interesting to know that even the super majors are these days.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everyone may be under the impression that the super major hold their assets forever. It's not the case. There has been a lot of mergers and acquisitions, and therefore what the super major may own today is actually the result of history. Themselves, they have inherited different assets from different companies, and therefore the story you mentioned of the independent producers in Nigeria is no different from the story of the super majors. The minority of the assets operated by the super major has been developed by themselves. Most of them, they've been acquired. And it's true for refineries, petrochemical complexes, as well as it is for unconventionals.
Wow. Very, very, very good. So, I mean, if you have assets, you are having sleepless nights, please do well to reach out to me directly or even to Tom, but you can reach out to me and let's talk. We can take away all those sleepless nights with just a few demos, show you how things work, and let's get your assets clear in your hands so that you have clarity on what you have. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you.